Well, hello there. This is Mark Edelman, speech-language pathologist, welcoming you to the teaching of talking. And I want to have just a little brief video today about this COVID virus and speaking difficulties. You know, most of us have things we want to accomplish. And we've had things that we've wanted to accomplish maybe for a long time. For a long time, I wanted to write a book about Apraxia. For a long time, I wanted to write a book about dysarthria. And I'd start the book, and I'd get pretty well into it, and then something would happen, and then I wouldn't get back to it. You know, I don't know if any of you are like that, but there are a number of things that we want to do, but sometimes we just don't have the time to do. And, you know, things come up. Family events come up, and illnesses come up, and, gosh, everything under the sun comes up. And I have care partners and caregivers who I work with who are like that too. They get started on helping their loved ones speak better. And sometimes what happens is that things happen. Things happen at home, things happen at work, things happen just all over the place. That tends to get a person stopped in forward movement. And so one of the amazing things that's happened with this corona thing is that my wife and I are homebound, like probably many of you are. And, you know, I'm the type of person that I've got to be doing something, or I'm very anxious and depressed, or any of those other things. And I'm not the type of person who will sit down and watch TV or YouTube or Netflix. I just I just think that when I'm doing that, I could be doing something else that would benefit my family, would benefit my wife, would benefit others. So, you know, I want to use whatever time I have and put it to good use. So, you know, after we were advised to stay home, you know, I figured, well, this is probably the best time in the world to get that book done on Apraxia. And since I already had a good part of it done, I decided to have a webinar for people who have loved ones with Apraxia, people who have loved ones that can't make speech sounds, or that can't produce a voice, or can't produce even a simple word like the word cat or dog or hello. They can't even say that. And so during the last few months, I finished up the book, did a seminar, and now doing a second seminar on Apraxia. And the people who are attending look like professionals when they're at home, stimulating their loved ones and teaching them how to make speech sounds. That's what we do with Apraxia. We have to teach them how to make vowels. We have to teach them how to make consonant sounds. Then we have to teach them how to combine those sounds into words. And then we have to teach them the more difficult speech sounds, like the blends, which is like SL, ST, SM, SN, or SPL, or any number of others. And so the caregivers I've been working with have really loved the course and are very, very busy now, not sitting around watching Netflix, even though there's nothing wrong with that. or being in social media and getting scared half to death about what's going on. But what they're doing is they're using the time constructively and for a very positive purpose. So this is Mark Idelman. I just wanted to kind of share with you an idea that if you're home and if you're kind of frustrated or anxious, like I'm seeing and reading from thousands of people all over the country, they're worried, they're anxious, they're frustrated, they're bored, they're depressed, they have anxiety. Gosh, they have all kinds of related problems because they're not doing their work. They're not doing what their purpose in life is. And what happens is that when you don't fulfill your purpose in life, it gets rather disheartening. It gets rather boring. It gets sad. So this video is about reaching out to you and letting you know that if you have any frustration or boredom at this time being at home, you can use this time to help your loved ones speak better. And we have materials, and there's a bunch of links down below so that if you want to learn how to do aphasia therapy, if they have aphasia, or if you want to learn how to do apraxia therapy, if they have apraxia, or if you want to learn how to do dysarthria therapy, you can learn all that, and you can use this time right now to make a profound difference with your loved one. Because, there are a lot of things that we always keep saying, well, I'll get around to it, or I'll do it this weekend, or I'll do it next week. And you know what happens? Next week comes along, or this weekend comes along, and gosh, we have other things we want to do, and we've somehow forgotten some of the things that we thought we should do this weekend, or next week, or whatever it is. But so if you have a loved one, and if you have a person who needs help with their speaking, you don't have to wait for a speech therapist. That in many cases you can learn what to do until you can get one. Or if you've reached the maximum number of visits of treatment, you can learn exactly what a expert speech language pathologist knows, who's been practicing for 46 years. And he'll teach you every step of the way. So this is Mark Idelman. If you've liked this video, give us a thumbs up. And down below, join us for and get on our mailing list, because we're going to be releasing the new book very soon. And we're going to be sending out information on the new book and the upcoming webinars that will invite you to take part in a drastic improvement of speech for your loved one. So if you like this video, please give us a thumbs up, and don't forget to share this video, please, with your friends who have aphasia or apraxia or dysarthria, or share it on a page in Facebook that you frequently visit. So this is Mark Idelman wishing you a wonderful day. Be well, stay safe, and we'll hope to see you soon. Bye-bye now.